Hi, welcome back to my channel. Let's go through the last-minute cheat sheet of security in GCP. You can use this cheat sheet for your GCP PCA and PDE exams. I reviewed the Cloud IAM, Cloud Billing, Cloud KMS, and data encryption in the previous sections. You can review Google Cloud Network Connections Decision Tree and Google Cloud Load Balancers Decision Tree videos to get more information on the network in the GCP. If you knew the knowledge of the network in the other public cloud platforms, for example, in the AWS, then you should review this article, Google Cloud for AWS Professionals Networking, to save the time to learn the network in the GCP. In this video, I will only highlight the GCP shared VPC and VPC network peering. Let's take a look on the VPC network peering first. VPC network peering allows private IFC 1918 connectivity across two VPCs regardless of whether they belong to the same project or the same organization. For example, you can set up a cross-project or cross-organization VPC network peering. It is a decentralized or distributed approach to multi-project networking. It does not incur the network latency, security, and cost drawbacks that are present when using the external IP addresses or the VPNs. VPC network peering connection is not transitive. For example, if there are 3 VPCs, and then you need to create 3 connections peerings among them. For example, you need to create a peering between the VPC A and the VPC B, then the VPC B and the VPC C, and also the peering between the VPC A and the VPC C, because the connection is not transitive. Google Cloud also ensures that there is no overlapping subnet IP ranges allowed across the VPC networks. So you can imagine if there's more VPCs, and then the connections configurations will be very complicated. Is there a way to centralize the common resources management? Yes, then let's move to the shared VPC. Shared VPC connects resources from multiple projects to a common VPC in an organization so they can communicate with each other securely and effectively using the internal IPs from that network. Shared VPC is used as a primary networking topology to enable centralized management of firewall rules and connectivity, useful for a service that must use resources from separate projects for independent accounting and billing. A project that participates in a shared VPC is either a host project or a service project. A VPC network peering allows peering with a shared VPC. So let's take a look at this example of VPC network peering with the shared VPC. You can see in this diagram, network SVPC is a shared VPC network in the host project P1. Service projects P3 and P4 are able to attach VM instances to the network SVPC. Network SVPC peers with the network A. So as a result, you can see the VM instances in the shared VPC service projects that are using the network SVPC, VM3, and VM4 have the private internal IP connectivity with any endpoints associated to the network A. VM instances associated with network A will have private internal IP connectivity with any endpoints associated to the network as VPC, regardless of whether those endpoints live in the host project or in a service project. It is possible to set up a VPC network peering between the two shared VPC networks. I summarized the difference between shared VPC and VPC network peering for you to make the decision for a particular situation. You can only set up a shared VPC in the same organization, but you can set up a cross-organization VPC peering. Shared VPC is a centralized approach to multi-project networking by configuring the security and network policy in a single designated VPC. On the other hand, VPC network peering is a decentralized approach that each VPC network can remain under the control of separate administrator groups and maintains its own global firewall and routing tables. Thanks for watching, and as always, subscribe to my channel for more great cloud computing learning tips. See you next time.